continue to speak on that because me don't know about that.
You don't know about that. Let me tell about it. Them run him on him and dig him out. He never have no subject to him. Him have subject, but him not have a degree, and him run Nutri. So I guess you have to pick the beam out of your eye before you pick it out of somebody's eye, because you can't come tell me, say me have corruption when time you have corruption too. How that work?
Classic, you know, say if you no come food, we no come food, no?
When?
You no come food, we no come food, you know. If you no trouble, we are rubber the wrong way, we no come food, you know.
Come food, so arrogance, you know.
If it is that way, listen now, caution, if we're going to talk about corruption, you know, say your party are the mother of that.
Alright, stop the corruption.
I never say JLP, you know, maybe have one and two, miss up here and there, but for your party, them are the standard bearer for corruption. Corruption.
So, alright.
No productivity.
Alright, Shana, I'm going to give you that. But what me want to tell you now, you know who are the creator for corruption? Edward Siaga. I want you to do to Ken Jones. Better yet, Sangster. What do you read Sangster?
You love to about the beam out of people able phone pick it out of phone.
You know say phone party the hunger party with poison a prime minister.
Marshan, hear me.
Phone party the hunger party with poison a prime minister, you know.
Marshan, you told me to say?
Wait, sorry. Reverse, we just say a while ago, Kashan. Please, feel your party do what?
Don't worry yourself, man. Don't worry yourself, man.
I never hear you.
Don't worry yourself. I want the flight party like the plane.
Prime Minister.
Kashan, who's the founder of PMP? I asked one when your friend him does all of on him. Run here.
Who is the founder for PMP?
OT is the founder of PMP, yeah? I'm Nama Manley. Check him and take it from him, yeah?
Okay.
Go do your research, yeah, brother?
Okay.
Does that mean to you, say? And, you see, if Eddie thief, you know bigger thief than Eddie, you know? PG are bigger thief than Eddie, you know? Because you see what I say? Eddie, what Eddie sell? Come and tell me what Eddie sell.
Alright, first and foremost, Whitney, the People's National Party, Social Democratic Political Party in Jamaica, founded in 1938 by Norman Washington Manley, who served as party president until death in 1969.
Who started? Who? When
we're
time?
not responsible who started, no. We are talking about the founder.
Yeah. Him is not the founder, brother. Him is not the founder.
You two of them are the founder. Some still around.
OG, they're there first, and then him come and just undermine OG and take it away from him.
That's a lie. Stop telling lie from politics, man.
Yeah, no.
If you type it in, no, them tell you. Norman Washington Manley.
Like my white mother said, them put him up front. Or is a black man start PMP?
Since you question me about PMP, when did Andrew Wellness come into politics?
Andrew in politics from
Take over from when Bruce Golding have to step down.
In late 90s.
When Bruce Golding have to step down in take over.
Yeah, but no, but in there before that.
Yeah,
Which year?
I remember.
Which year?
I don't remember the exact year to tell you, but me know say him there from late 2000 to early 2000. And then I put it
Andrew Wallace was at MP from 1997. From 1997, my MP.
Yeah, he was an MP from 1997 at the age of 25.
And what happened?
No, she don't know that up there, sir. Which year did Edward Siaga became leader of the opposition?
70. Let me man.
Google in the gun pan?
No, we're not going to Google, brother. Come in and
Nah,
stay
sir.
like you, you know.
Una can't give me the answer. Una no labor right. Una no real labor right. 1976.
We are not really
As a matter of fact, when did Edward Seaga start his political campaign in Jamaica? Which year? Since you want to talk about history, cause you want to say me done. Let me see how you educated about politics. Which year Edward Seaga started his political campaign in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Which year? But Claude, labor them quiet, man. Sure, labor right, you don't know that.
So what?
Oh, no, know that.
So what?
No, sir.
So what?
No, sir.
You depend no, sir. Say
Hey,
what?
listen. Whitney, you see before you throw nothing over here. 1970, no, man, long before that, man. See, before you throw no stone and go on like you want for binica people, more throw questions that you will make you scratch your head.
Me, throw a question for you.
All right.
Let's ask you a question. I'm asking you a question. A question is different from trolling somebody. So come
when
on.
did Jamaica first get borrow a loan from the World Bank? Which year? Boy, if you don't forget a lion for the answer, them you know, yo, watch everybody has scanned a classic gun, that the man the gun. 1963. Wanna give me a lion there?
Yeah, they pay your life every day. I school this year, and nobody in an argument.
So what I know? Which year?
Nobody in an argument about your passport.
Which year did Jamaica Labour Party peg the pound to the US dollar?
I have your phone right in front of you right now, Google and those stuff.
Oh, right now, I'm give the answer. 1966.
School where you do every day. So it's true we not think about the past, or we think about the future. We not go back down the line there and we go stop it.
All right. We'll talk about something present. Which year did Shiny Robinson pass away?
And all of this really.
What year that man? But that's asking about it. Listen.
All this really.
424.
No, I'm genuinely.
Come on, man.
All them questions you add to the conversation.
All right. Sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
No. So
I am so sorry.
Because we are labor right, we sit down and study politics like we don't have nothing to do at the time.
Which member of parliament
we were talking about in our era when we born and what we come see. We're not talking about when we never born.
Sorry. Hello, I'm telling you this. Why we not talk about in the past? Caution, half of them, some of them, I think you live out.
Caution.
No, me never.
Caution. What the last question? Caution. What the last question?
What Golding can do for Uno now? What am I going to do for the country? What am I going to do for the country?
Yes, that is it. Answer that.
The question is not what Mark Golding will do. What are
I'm not
you
even
doing
in the
for the
past,
country?
Caution, because the past is the past. I know more about it.
Politics.
We could talk about the president.
I know about it. And I like to can't answer your questions them for all of your past questions them, but
Who
this is the
is
past.
Jamaica finance minister right
What?
now? Who is Jamaica finance minister? Nigel now going next month.
Yeah, but who was saying we get one back yet to fill him in position?
Not left yet.
So long.
Question, you have been question and me answer one question. You have been question, Caution, I'm answer one question. What is Mark Golding's plans for Jamaica? That one.
You can go for Hope Road, go ask Mark Golding that. Me talk about the government right now.
Biggest supporter for Mark
Go up for Old Road Road, go ask Mark Golding that. He's not Mark Golding. We are talking about what right now.
So all you want people for answer your questions, them and you don't want for answer my questions.
But listen, I'm in a government, you know, a JP in a government. What do now?
The opposition has to have a plan to move forward the country. The opposition leader has to have a plan to move forward the country.
So that means basically, Lexi, you admit say Jamaica Labour Party now do not
run for them. Where run for them? If you not have done, where run for them?
So we don't want to run for the election. What am I doing? Where am I plan to do? Where am I plan to do so we can vote for Uno? If I say it for God.
Yeah. No, Uno not listen. Uno not for PNP.
Now ask about Mark Bowling plan. And we just come out of a conference like on no sense.
Dujan, you know about that we did.
Everything
just a kind of conference like no, that's not really right there, so Dujan, because the conference gone and we still not hear nothing. We still not hear no plans. The first thing you come with, you see what Andrew do for the country. And you couldn't build no infrastructure for over 22 and a half consecutive years. So
that's a lie, Lexi. Lexi, that's a lie.
Nothing. Nothing you
that's
can't
a lie.
One bill, Carson.
That's a lie.
One bill. My prime minister, the
name an infrastructure with Andrew Holness bill. Name an infrastructure with Andrew Holness bill. Name an infrastructure. Name an infrastructure.
For me, my vote.
Lexi, name an infrastructure with Andrew Holness bill. Name an infrastructure. Name an infrastructure with Andrew Holness bill.
Where Tabo say?
You said we not bill. You said that means you say Andrew Holness bill infrastructure. So name it.
Hold on, may I ask you a question? You know, plenty can help say problem. Eh?
No, sir. Name an infrastructure.
You know, so the one infrastructure. The whole heap of road and buildings. And health and hospital. The blind.
Never build new hospital at Spanish Town.
No, that is a gift. That is a gift. That hospital is a gift. Come again.
Jamaica is the only country where have a hospital dedicated for kids. And now we are going to have two. Where you come with caution?
So who signed that? Who signed that? And
we should make the plan and don't do it. We should make the money and don't do it.
I like evidence. Caution, you know what you do? You open me a camera and go up and Google on the next device and show me that. That more you do.
Portia adolescent hospital children.
You can open my camera.
Listen, Alex, calm down now. Calm down.
Relax. Show you all the evidence you want.
Relax. Well, we're going to make a bet.
Money to do the thing. She did not do it.
Whitney.
She did not do it. Caution, she did not do it. Did she do it? She signed the deal, but she did not do it, and that's the fact.
3, 4, 5 labor rights in the box.
That is just the fact.
And when time present the evidence, I want $10,000 from each owner. Oh, that's so. And if you hear wrong, you go down $10,000. Listen,
hard-working money.
Yeah, they know. But you're not sure. You're not sure.
No,
if you're sure about something, you know, you can't bet, you know.
Get my money to work.
You see it because you know, say. You hear what you just say? I can't get your money because you know you lose.
My good will tire then, no?
You know you lose.
Come on.
The new plans are below over Center Masmo. Why you are building it? Answer me.
Come on, man.
May I ask that question? Who's building it? The new plaza where are the new mall or whatever they call it is you building it.
Show me, is it?
Oh, you know, I can't read. Alright, big up yourself, Lex.
I have to big up myself.
No, no.
I have to big up myself.
Yeah, no. Don't ask me nothing.
I have to big up myself.
Nothing at all, Lex.
But why you open your camera and go on Google or type you want to answer?
No. Listen, I'm not looking at woman in the map. Woman already.
If you not give me one answer, caution, just lock him up on the media. That me I make you know.
No. Listen, I feel like say, you know, say me show nothing about respect to you, my friend, as you come up and you come go on like you want to style me.
No,
me no disrespect
you.
No,
style you, but you go like you watch what people are not
No, but no. I'm saying these things like man. People need to respect you. People respect you. Disrespect you.
You take it as you take it as an offense. Because I see this now, if you did come and be for me, come. You know what me I do? Me I shut you up with the evidence. That more you do.
$10,000 from each owner.
Listen me, I'm gonna tell you something. Every day you're over your life with your political war.
So put your money where your mouth,
Every day you're over your life with your political war. I bring it to you now, so shut me up.
I can't do the broke
Bring it to me now, so shut me up with the evidence. Shut me up with the evidence, shut me up.
Come on, man.
Pull your camera and show me the evidence.
Put up the money. We have to see the money. See the bank of them there.
I'm not talking about money. I better make the country talk about. And then people
pull the camera. Please.
Bro, yo, brother. Stop going.
Let's see, you know, when Caution pray for understand, say, Portia sign the documents them, but she did not do the work. And that's the facts. And you come and do the work.
We are talking and make no sense with me.
Yeah. Portia signed the contract. She signed the contract.
PNP a pipeline government, you know, everything's stuck in them pipeline.
Complete the work. When you don't do the work. When you don't do the work, and then you want to fame to the work.
When you're already told, it can't come out. Why you never tell your opposition leader Caution and Diego say take one of Andrew plan them because Andrew are the best baby father for your ideas. Take one of Andrew plan them and modify it. You can't do that.
Andrew and Juliet.
You can't do that. You can't do that. I hear till every day you go pump plan.
Me want to do it Andrew and Juliet.
Don't want to Caution.
No, it's Andrew and Juliet that are there.
What that have to do with politics? That me want to know.
So my best baby father do politics. Come on,
But why you tell the population what Andrew Owens, what the man personal life have to do with the politics? What the man and his wife business have to do with the politics, brother? Even if him and his wife were there, I am the first husband and wife left. Even if they
Caution. That's why
Caution. Everybody calm down. Caution. We are not everybody calm down. Caution.
Me I hear you know.
No, but answer me so me know you hear me.
Yeah, man, me I hear you, man.
Yeah, I hear you on the campaign a couple nights now. I'm glad that they have to just ask you man to man. You don't feel within yourself, say, that line is a little bit over your pay grade.
When time you right, Clark, don't make accusation for Mark Golding. You never feel like that go over the line.
I don't.
Yo, let's ask Alex, man. You're not man. And a personal thing that you right, Clark, do.
You're not talking.
Me say, on a personal thing that you right, Clark, do.
You want to
attack people, leader. I don't want people, nobody attack people. Say, another say again. And Juliet and death.
You never feel like when the Prime Minister
publicly. No. Him wipe off the woman kiss off her mouth at conference last year.
Caution, you know what I said the other night? You know what I said the other night, Caution? Oh, you know. Oh, people know your name. Caution, listen to me now. I am telling you this. Just listen to that idiot here. Listen to that fool that said something to you. You've gone over your pay grade. Leave the man, family, and the woman alone.
Alex, let me tell you this. Don't come over my life, you know, Alex. And you tell me about your police. And let me tell you this, Alex. You see me, not afraid of your umbrella. Listen, let me tell you things, Brethren. Because you say, even if me in front of your face, Alex, if I meet you right now, there's nothing punk at earth where can do me.
Caution.
And I tell you that. So nobody confuse the full post that's so bad, man. Tell man, relax your brain, man. I'm telling man, yo.
Control the live. Control the live.
Ladies, please let me talk to Caution. Please.
Yo, Alex, you don't want to talk to me, yo. You don't want to talk to me.
Listen to me. No.
The only thing on can fit me out of the live. I can tell you deep. To go which part to go.
No. Listen to me.
I'm telling you straight to. I'm telling you that in front of your face. I have to see me and wish me well.
Listen to me as a Jamaican.
Alright, moment, sorry.
Alright, listen to me now. Now, something to you, please. Now,
watch it, man. Waste man, boy.
No. You can't ban your parley one.
Who are the hosts of this live? The hosts are not do them work enough. The hosts are not do work none at all.
Caution, come over this. Caution. Stop going on the man.
I'm here, Diego come attack and Diego go in conference and couldn't come back come tell people what talk in conference. One of them is a dunce.
Personal life, now beg you.
Why
going on the man personal life?
We talk about I can we talk about nobody know if the talk about can. You say it don't make no sense.
So why
you don't know what talk in conference. You have a clue what talk in conference. Diego is a dunce.
If you come back and you say so much good things about the conference, why you never come tell me about the saving pan them a pull up pound?
That is the question.
Was that the first happening at the conference?
Give back to the party.
Why don't ask that question?
That is why you know that's why you say.
I'm asking that question. So me never got Liberia conference.
Me never either. Never conference yet and I contribute dollar.
You see conference
Go find out about the 20 million US where no leader by Senegal Bahamas. That you know for go find out because we have 7 in another party there. 7 of them are going to go to prison.
We like
the team to keep the money and build back the country. We like the team to keep the money and build back the country. This and done.
Asset at Jamaica. At least Andrew have asset at Jamaica. Mark Golding don't have no asset at Jamaica.
Where am I do that offshore account? Where Andrew do that offshore account?
Who not have an offshore account?
Andrew have no offshore account to the done slide.
Me have an offshore account to conduct business overseas. What you come with? What you come with? Listen me. You see them something me I take to me and Diego. Them something me can't take to them. What the
pull up in statutory declaration and see if you see put a house.
Can the house where I'm saying him claim say I'm son, him say I'm son money.
Right now.
Are you a disgrace to the country? Are you a leader? You are a leader disgrace to the country. You not get no more money for me amount.
Can't tell me what is in plan. What is the plan? What is the plan?
No, guys. Well, not argue with him, Diego, because him don't reside in Jamaica. Him only come here when him feel like. Diego, your address is not here. You're not gonna talk here. You can leave.
Exy, boy, may I tell you. Whether I'm there or not, I'm a citizen.
No. You can't tell me that.
He's a taxpaying citizen.
You can't tell me that the same way.
Them run up and down behind a slave master where I put chain around my neck. We now go back in a slavery. We now go back in time.
And you were sent by God to save you from the devil.
Because you know.
Yeah, from the devil, Mark. Yes.
You know, on a shit wall. So leave.
Uno leader send 20 million US go over Bahamas to go do housing business. Why am not gonna fix up him constituency where I'm living now, where people still are shit in a bag and having over fence?
Why Andrew never fix up them a water house so people them a shit and a
good and you are telling. Better than out of jungle they saw.
People them a
Come down,
you know, see, man, you know, like fence them down there and
no water problem. Water house now have no water problem. Ask Mark British about him what a problem them in them constituency where people have to throw holes from over the football field.
Yeah, man, because Labour right lock them off a try sabotage the people.
Move from us about Labour right lock them off. Not crop. All PNP and crop.
Two shall come to pass.
Not crop.
Light deal.
Not crop. You know, see the poll still say we are lead. And them poll we do not do the go-go poll like we do.
The go-go poll, we never believe in a poll.
Prosperity.
A go-go poll no do. Go-go, we still a beat to no bad. We still a beat to no bad.
Prosperity.
You soon know, man.
This way me I say prosperity. More you understand.
The amount of money we should be in the election and still now.
The bank make a mistake and you at the bank make a mistake. The man not give no charity money.
Listen to me, I want to listen what me I say. You see, Diego. You see, Diego.
Yeah, got the right. The back
one foot in and 1 foot out. We don't want nobody for draw. We don't have greatness to say.
Yeah, I'm not understanding. Come like them people and like no
reside here.
We don't make no more.
Tell me under PNP government which
the money in the finance ministry and run Ghana foreign.
Yeah, we were PJ getting money from the big against big movie superstar and buy House of France as a prime minister.
Under PNP government, PNP government is in power. And tell me, every year budget read.
Alex, right now. What is up?
Jamaican people them suffer left, right, and center. Man household, man household.
I like that tell. Like not cross. That's why we am teen food. Not cross. Not cross. That's why we am teen food.
I remember when I was a child growing up on Sunday, my mother used to tell my mother
every Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, restaurant.
Cook at my yard every Sunday.
If I never for restaurant.
I told me to cook at my yard every Sunday.
Yeah, if I never for restaurant, for the PNP, they hungry. And not even that you still can buy. Not cross.
But well, and then you talk about restaurant. You think restaurant food cheap, restaurant food not cheap. So they can't buy meat for cook on Sunday. All them buy restaurant food.
Because things there.
Listen, we don't argue with Diego because Diego is done. Food prices is up all around the world.
People are dead hungry in Jamaica now.
All around the world. Because never that I live in Florida. And Florida is very expensive. Diego are done. So we're not arguing with Diego. Inflation is everywhere.
Trust me.
Only labor rights are starve the people. Within the ideology and the philosophy to gain control. Make the people hungry. Oh no. We can't feed the students.
Shut up your mouth. Me live in a Mark Golden constituency. In them live. And me remember when UNO did have the country for 22.5 consecutive years. And 1 meat people are cook on Sunday. Now 3 meat the people them a cook. So me don't know
what they could even cook 1 meat because sometimes they can't find them. Everything married. Everything married. Remember me grew up come see everything married. Everything married.
Stop the people them.
A man household them time there. A man household them time there. A single father and him pick him son them. When them a buy rice, them a forget the pan.
Since you are trouble, so pack up a barrel and come get them. Since you know say them a starve. Since you know say them a starve, pack couple barrel and send come get them. Couple barrel and send down. Pack couple barrel and send down. Since you know say them a starve.
Well on the panel. He's talking about we can't, the people in Jamaica starve. Right now, food crisis is a global crisis all over the world. And a Jamaica alone.
Thank you.
Jamaica alone. It's a global crisis. every country you go right now, food depend price.
Jamaica not an enemy. We not do. We can't
You
buy food
understand?
from any.
Listen, they go tell you that because the biggest producer of wheat is Russia and Ukraine. And Russia and Ukraine in a war now. No make they go come here so come like him take a feed but we not have no enemy. Russia and Ukraine in a war and they are the biggest producer of wheat. And gas price high. So they go not no sense. But they go back up. Back up, there go. Back up. Because if Mark Willing come in tomorrow morning, the price of bread now gonna be for $1.
Now worry nobody. The wine now is what like a day. Nobody has said wine now take one.
Stop arguing with me. Stop arguing with me. You say you live in America. How much job you have to do to survive?
Exactly in America. Exactly. Thank you.
We can buy oil for any
You live in
country.
America. How many jobs you have to do to survive?
When make the people them starve and are dead out of your
I want the horse. Take him off now, because we can't deal with no dunce. Jamal not the right so take him off. Take him off. We can't deal with no Jamal like that, so we don't have no time to teach nobody.
Then for hungry in Jamaica. If people in Jamaica live better than who live a foreign.
I'm to tell you how we don't want a Campbell soup.
If it's a dunce, Diego is a dunce. Diego is a dunce. I have a daughter who lives in Florida, and she tell me it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. Darling, it's not cheap. Me I tell you, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. It don't
So the
cheap.
people them can come make them brainwash them. Yeah, the people them can make them brainwash them.
Let me tell you something. I live America. I live America. But I come home every month. I come home every month because I have my family. My mother dead now, so I'm not going to go there. But because I'm a mother, I have to come home every month. No, she died, but I still come home every month. I still have places where I have to maintain and carry that. Let me tell you something. When me just come to America, come live in 2004, $5 could have carried me going to Walmart. And I get a 5 pound, a bag of, I get chicken, rice, cooking oil, everything for a meal. Now, $5 can't even buy me the bag of chicken. I got $8.99 for a 10 pound bag of chicken right now. One time me could have, up to 2000, up to 22, I could have shipped 4 or 5 barrels and come to Jamaica. Now I can't even pack one for sale.
But you know what? I don't know how they go over here, so. Me hear him pan alive and say him 8 labor right, you know. And him want them to dead, him 8 labor right. So I don't know where I do over here, so.
Everything.
They say they get chick two top man have that the PNP flag behind and them get chick. They think they do want PNP like they run come over here. Hey, top man, take down that behind you. Take down that behind you.
Them done. Russia and Ukraine are the biggest producer of wheat. So we go get food prices are high. Food prices is going down and it's a global problem.
And gas price.
Exactly.
You come from
we must think I don't see my talk
gas station and you see gas fuel. Tomorrow morning when you pass the same gas station, gas price at $3.10.
Well, I don't touch a topic, gas price, you know. So then remember the time Porsche buy bad gas from Dewey.
The biggest gas riot. Then remember say, and the PNP government the biggest gas riot one.
And the PNP government, the biggest gas rate do overnight.
The price so cheap. Oh, I can buy this and just thief the rest of the money.
Listen, Lexi, me, them a talk about 100 thief. Well, I love the government that thieves and can buy 100 buses, 50 at garbage trucks. Him can pump into the security system where we have helicopter, speed boats to man our borders, fix up the healthcare system. Well, if I'm a thief and do that, I love that thief. That thief who gives back to the country.
Am I in hostile ground? Am I in?
Boy, Marcia, we just have to back it out with crosses there.
But at least if I thief money, we see where I do it because at least if I build house, give the people them.
At least we see our tax money working for us. That we want to see. We want to see what tax money are working for.
And the PNP government means never every year budget read me. Every time I hear budget, I go read me. I have my hand there, my jar. Because I don't know how much taxes are going to.
My mother did own a restaurant, and when budget I read, my mother fret. You hear?
So the horse is what? Is the horse in argue with because I'm a PNP or what?
No, him just put up that. Him say man a PNP. But I must eat them see and come over.
Okay.
So me, and one thing me I tell you no. You see, no Diego. Cause Diego no come on platform.
Let me tell you something. Let me make sure I tell him that I'm going to tell you.
But come on,
I want to listen to me. It's Caution when Caution come in our back. Don't allow Caution to talk too long. Because him have a convincing thing about him. You see, Caution, him love to change the narratives and twist it and turn it. That's
but you start threatening the man and I tell the man say
me I talk about way before that because me I gotta tell you the truth. I wasn't going to come up in the box. I told my sister, the man attack something and everybody just slump on the live, so me eat it.
And that's why I come up in the box to Lexi.
Me eat it. Me eat it. Uno don't give him the chance.
Let me say that because you see, me ask question, but you may say drink my porridge, I never answer him. Stop drink my porridge. Answer dirty Caution.
No, you cannot make it look like that because at the end of the day you have to
listen, little from this I'm gonna catch heart attack because he's overweight. If you don't never know. If you don't never know.
My promise was not in the scandal of SSL. Come better than that if you want something.
My dear, let's see. No argue with them because when you see an ass, you leave an ass alone. A lion can't.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you.
I with them season, but I tell him. You see it? Yes. But when me say stills, when Caution come from the box and stop give Caution time to talk. Cool on.
Because you see SSL money in a man account. The man say him close him SSL account.
Give him time to talk cool on because Caution is a man with twist and turn. You see when I ask about past things, I'm if you come tell we are educated we go away, my goal in plan for one time. Wait time him go away. I that him for do. And him can't say all of
yeah, I'm talking about say Andrew.
Can't tell me nothing where Mark Bowling I go do.
It's Andrew.
At least Andrew never breed no woman under age. Andrew a pedophile.
I my husband married almost 30 years now, and me and my husband don't have a joint account. We don't have a joint account.
Remember, Nadir, some people, they don't understand what is an account in a bank. So them only see to say that a savings account or a checking account is a bank. So when you hear them talk about the PM has 20 accounts, they don't understand to say one could be a mortgage account, one could be a loan account, one could be a brokerage account, 4 or 5 of them is not it. So some people who are not versed in that field, they're
and
what
if you have a credit card, and if you have a credit card, that's a different account.
That's a different account.
Thank you.
You call them financially illiterate because all them know about is savings and checking. If they
exactly.
My 401k is a different account. My 401k it's with Fidelity and it's a different account.
You know, Marcia.
So which bank they say, hold on. So they say, him no one, none of them a girl here. Move for your backside because of the front Deadwood Boulevard. The front dead, you know, have no use.
We don't want him neither because I be a Batman and a PNP
you know,
party. We don't want him. We don't want him to see PNP a Batman them.
Get aside, bitch.
Batman them.
Get aside, bitch. We don't need you. We don't deal with bitch.
We don't want to shit up cocky. We don't want to shit up cocky.
So anyhow.
Hold on, them ask you. Why everybody are combo SSL and
again they can't read what the integrity report said.
Yeah,
is that
what we and then again, then again the Prime Minister never denies him they do business in other account with SSL.
But listen, what he did.
SSL account from 2016. He said he closed his SSL account from 2016. So how comes SSL coming at this now?
What he did when he transferred his money in from a brokerage account, he uses SSL as the holder for the account. The money came up, the account came up for renewal, and he decided that he didn't want to renew the account. So I think he had over 200 million Jamaican dollars in the account. He then went to NCB. This is how he opened the account without money. And that stupid lawyer girl there, what's her name? Donna Scott Motley. I don't know where them get the degree from. Matty Perkins used to say the intellectual ghetto. So what he did, he went to NCB because when you're gonna cash out at a brokerage, you have to put the money into a different account.
Yes,
so
just like how your 401k up here.
Correct.
When you
exactly.
roll it over into a different account.
He went to NCB and he opens an account without, as the norm in any country too, you can open an account without putting money in there. Because I did it in Jamaica. I opened a US account. I must around 2 or 3, going 4 years now, me open them and I put a penny in there. So
we have one with VMBS too. I mean,
this was JMMB. So you open the account, he opened the account, and then I think around 3 weeks after, when everything settled, he transferred the money out into the NCB account. Right? I think is out of that money that they're saying that the $1.9 million, he can't give an account for it. Now you tell me, if this man wanted to steal money, or to tax, or to dodge tax payment. It was 200 million. It was 200 million, for God's sake. It is 1% less. The $1.9 million they're referring to, 1% less than the 200 million. That is 12,000 US. Good God in heaven, 12,000 US. And
well, Master threw them 5 feet in the paper bag over, so that's why.
You're saying that he's gonna dodge for 12,000 US? What is 12,000 US to 200,000 Jamaican dollars?
I said, Marcia, remember they were fighting over it, so in the brown paper bag.
So this is what, and any lawyer, just like how people believe Cartel when his rights was breached, and they should have gotten rid of the jury. When the jury was trying, his jury actually was in favor of him, but they see where they could get a loophole. So the jury was trying to bribe the whole pool of jury to say, let's go for conviction, no conviction, right? That's what they used to get him off the case, right? Now, Andrew, the prosecutor for the IC, what's her name? Keisha Knight, Keisha Prince Kamika works with them, and she looks at the report was presented to her. She said there was no crime, absolutely nothing at all. If you can't believe your own people, then we're gonna believe. Before they send it to Parliament, they should have hired the FD to look at FID and TAJ to look at it. But no, from once Prince Kamika ruled on it, closed, the case is done. You cannot now send it to Parliament and then said, by the way, we're gonna refer him for investigation. You cannot do that.
Marcia, this is looming into a legal matter here.
Correct. Of course it is a legal matter.
Look what is going to happen.
You cannot do that. Your own people. You did not believe the FID number 1. You didn't believe, so you went out and you hired a forensic auditor international. They came and they said the same thing to you. And you still didn't believe them. You continued down your rabbit hole. You didn't find anything more than $1.9 million that the man has a right to refuse his personal information. If the law didn't tell him that he has to. And now you're going to say that. And what they did to him on the 17th, he came out and he told John Public Jamaicans that no, nobody, he looked wide and far and there was nobody. On the 18th, they sent him a letter. On the 18th. So he came out and said it on the 17th, and then on the 18th, he received a letter from them. So what they were trying to do is to cover their track, to say, yes, because we heard him say that we're going to cover our track now and send out a letter. Haha. Little did they know that the man told them, no, he did not. He said, we have nothing from them to say I was in
the somebody in a comment down the side talk about say him never report him mother and him father. Him mother and him father, him not living in his mother and father also. Why him should report him mother and father?
No, he did not have to, because he was not a signer on the account. In order for him to report it, you have to be a signer on the account. The bank explained. So the father put his name in the account as a, just like when you go to if you go to get a new job, right? they ask you, I don't know about in Jamaica, but I think it's supposed to be, just in case of something, who should we call? So just in case you drop down, you have a heart attack at work.
Marcia, my daughter name is in my account, and my daughter don't have a knowledge of it.
So that's why.
Before my mom died, she had me to her Victoria Mutual account because, you know, she gets up in
that's
age.
different.
And because I was taking care of her, I said to her, if anything should happen to you, I need to know what to do.
No, but that's different in your case.
She add me to her account.
No, that is different. You are now a joint. Hold on. There's a difference.
I'm going to tell you what Victoria Mutual did. Victoria Mutual turned around and report me up here to the RIA, said I have assets in Jamaica and I have money in Jamaica. Which was, you have to prove to them, say, I know my money, I'm a mother money, she gonna add me into it in case of emergency.
No, hold on. There's a difference, right? If your mom add you as a joint on the account, then you have to claim it. Because if God, it's the right of survivorship. So God forbid she dropped dead. You have to claim it. Because if God forbid, it's the right of survivorship. Could you mute, Lindsay? Sorry. God forbid she dropped dead tomorrow morning, you have the right to the account from once you're joint or added to the account. Now, in Andrew's case, he was added as his name was put on as emergency contact. So he can't go into the bank.
And look how long his name has been put in those accounts.
And the bank explained that to them. The bank said, we don't have any record of when his name was added to the account because all we had was to say he's just an emergency person. So if something happened, they call Andrew and says, by the way, your mom was here and she fell down and broke her leg. That is what an emergency. He was not a joint, so he doesn't have a signatory on the account. He cannot claim for something he's not a signatory on. He cannot go to the bank and say, tell me how much is in my mother's account because he doesn't have access to the account.
Exactly. And I get your point on that because that happened to me when my mom died because there was another account that I wasn't on, my brother wasn't on, her husband was on it and her husband died. Right now, they said we have to go through administration general to even get that 200,000 because guess what? None of us wasn't on that account.
Correct. So no, what's gonna happen is gonna be to next of kin, which is shared amongst the kids. Them, if there was no will or nothing, then the bank or they will share it amongst the kids. From once they can prove that these are the kids, or if there's no will or nothing, so he could not claim that account as part of his account. And that woman that says she has a law degree, right, knew that you have to be a signer on the account in order for you to claim the account. What's her name? Motley. But because of politics, because of politics, and they want to tear down the poor little black man like where they sell, where come from the same shit where them enough of them come from. It's just that enough of them did have liquor wear, access to PG, access to Mark Golden. That's what they did to this guy. That's what they did. And if FID is not partial, they would come out and rule to say you cannot go over the prosecutor. You cannot, from once the case has been ruled by her to say there was no corruption, you cannot go further. Finito. End of story. He can sue IC if he was in the government as a personal business. He can sue them. Just like what Cartel did to get off the case. When something there and people are blaming the DPP, it's not her final decision. It's the judge. He asked her opinion and she said, let's go with it. The decision is his final decision. He must sign off on it.
What this fool down here is saying that money went from and to from the account but never have access. So if the money got to and from the account, or you mean it never have no access, or to have access to the account, the money have to go into the account. Idiot.
So where the money, what about Mark Golden charity? Anyhow, like I said, when you see jackass, they don't pray like
exactly.
They don't pray like them.
For money to go into an account, it have to have access. So how you mean it never have access? Oh, damn. I'm telling you, when I go to school,
politics they're playing.
Them ideas in them toenail.
It is politics they're playing with the guy.
when I should have been go to school and go do accounts
I'm going to look at maths,
you're paying,
add and multiply and subtract.
Because talk to any international forensic account. Kamisha is working with them. She's part of the group with them. And if she said no go, end of story. You cannot go outside. You should have referred first
and
before
then
she signed off.
Master, I want him father and him mother sue them to put them business out there. You hear? I want Andrew mother and father sue them for put out them business out there, expose the people them account.
Oh, because somebody is trying, just like how the maroon them they sell we out. The maroon them sell the same way these people are trying to sell out the guy. For what? For power. For power. Oh, that's all it is, power. Who have access to the resources? If he was so patriotic to Jamaica, why did he not invest the $20 million, the $20 billion, the $1 billion US he's gonna invest in Bahamas? Right now, Bahamas is in trouble. The reason why Bahamas is in trouble is because they're having so much hit with natural disaster. They can't keep up. So now their economy is in big trouble. He went down there, he saw an opportunity and says, you know what, man, we're gonna build some low-income houses. Low-income. The same low-income houses when the Jamaicans, they don't have access to. And instead of investing in the country that he loves so much, he called Libania.
Because Proven is in problem, Master. Enough people are drawing out their money from Proven.
Libania. So instead of investing in the Jamaican economy that he wants so badly, that is paying him, he said
exactly. No. Where is his when investment there? When asset there? Him don't have an asset. Can him say the one also him claims him the one him sell it to him son. So him don't have an asset at Jamaica.
And how can you be running for the prime minister of the country and your assets are not in the country? Wow. Wow. But the same money paying you.
And they said charity when claim say I'm gonna take it and give back to charity. I feel him own funding sitting another gold in it going now. You hear? Now go to nobody but himself.
Dear in Bunting and Golden.
So him can't trick the dunce them. He can't trick me. He can't trick the dunce them. And the people them him need before you see before him dead, me hear someone MP did up and him shit when him are dead. And that will reach him. For the people them when fin sack here, God sit high and look low. Oh. They make people take them life and people lose them asset and all sorts of things. And you have to pay for that. If I even one day before me I close my pay fee.
But he's gonna talk about Jamaica don't have no finance minister. How many when last on the year taxes raised when budget read? When last
when is the finance minister
not only that
to leave?
Not only that. See, right now he's talking about affordable health care. Who's gonna be paying for it? The poor Jamaican people them. The poor user fees coming back. Those user fee right now you go to the hospital them and they just open the having some new machines in Falmouth. MRI is free, scan is free, your mammogram is free. Have back PNP now and see what happened because what's his name?
But he says it's going to bring back user fee.
Foot in mouth disease, it come out and tell you, which is Damien Crawford, call him foot in mouth because every time he open him mouth, in foot going ahead. Foot in mouth disease, it tell we say they're gonna raise the GCT.
I'm back. I was here earlier. Sure, this man don't respect Jamaica. It is up to date with the government. The others out here, one of them, the company office of Jamaica had was to delisted one. Because 15 years they don't get nothing from the company, from the charity. No administration, no nothing. No up to date and no nothing. They have to deregister it. This man doesn't respect this country. Nothing the man have here. The house that he made mention about earlier, and I own him son that them same one. What him do is the place named Tajebe. Tajebe, the company named Tajebe, him said Tajebe own the house. So when them do them turn over the shares, him son. And that house, him saying that him own it is the company own it, but yet till him and him wife and him pick them have shares on the house. And the IC now investigate that. But they might investigate the company and the man's son name. The house him talk about, it was a house that was owned by a man who get liquor in a fin sack and him turn on and buy it. The same fin sack what him create for Farrington. The house of value must how much $100 million. No, but nobody not see that, not investigate. And the charges them are like you said, the money, when you say I get in foundation, it goes right back to 10%, and you wake up in the morning, it gone to 50% interest.
Godson, question.
Yes.
More ask. When he was getting Omar Davis' seat, was it a by-election or it was just handed to him?
No, it have to be a by-election. You have to have a by-election. From an MP retire or you can't get it. So
because I remember, that's why I asked.
Yeah, I can't remember neither. Me I try to remember too, and I can't remember.
Get a seat just so. No, you have to have a by-election. It have to be an election. And somebody that get the seat already. Somebody that get pushing in the seat a sentence already won't have an election. Remember now?
Just try remember.
Yeah, man. Same circle. You don't have to bust your brains up. Once you give up the seat by anyway, anyhow, the seat is up for it have to have an election because it wasn't a selection, it was an election. So people have to elect you, not select you. Unlike the leader of the party can be selected and not elected. Yeah, so there you go. And I think I'm supposed to do an election to internally, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. But I stand corrected by the delegates, yes, the delegates, yeah. Yeah, you have to be elected by the delegates.
For the leadership race.
Yeah, for the leadership of the party, yes.
Yeah,
you have to give
because I think buy out the delegates, them so he can get it.
Yeah. Yeah. This man want run coming up off going to the Azam of a life because like you know rightfully say, him got $20 million to prove them going to invest down there. And one of the sickness them down there said this shouldn't be a secret investment. Everybody's supposed to know about this. But when you check all of the investors, them with Chris Williams and the whole of them and Gary Sinclair from Flo, the whole of them are the same clique from morning. The whole of them. And them have political connection from morning.
I'm so return back, okay?
Yeah, man. Them have them connection from morning. Yeah, with the Prime Minister.
Philippines are rich.
It's over a long time, man.
You know, I pay them no mind. Them feel like them man are Christian cleaner and brand new. Chip up like them a long time.
Evil Corey Godson. Evil Corey. Corey did that EBNG, you know.
Yeah, our bright boy, you know. He have only pass subject and this and that, and they work at one place. Must say 5 years, and they must go to 3 years at the EBNG. Yeah.
So all of them
I hear sometimes when listen to me. Then did have one guy where there was the CEO or some president for this company name that is in Jamaica right now. That went one of those foreign company. Something like Best Buy, one of those electronic company. But anyhow, the white guy padded his resume and went up. And when him reached up to the top, what's the name of the company? Radio Shack. When him reached up to the top and him started on the business, that's when they realized, they found out how the man make some poor decisions. And that's when they realized that this guy doesn't have the education. Anybody can be an account analyst. Anybody can be if you have a background in accounting. So please.
Yeah, but
Juliet, he was an account analyst at DBNG.
Yeah, but I go there, them have. In all fairness, in come to campaign.
About that because all of them are robber.
Yeah, but
all of them are
work together.
So
Hey, listen, ladies, let me tell you something. One thing the comrades them do, them hold you responsible, them hold your feet to the fire, say, hey, remember, no way I do. So them indoctrinate you. You can't forget that. Or when you're in a power, you have to remember that. You me tell you, 18 years of induction. All Daniel Archer, where you see Shagwan, she a part of them too. Because she was working on a Ratchet Patterson firm.
Correct.
Yeah, she a part of them too. All this is Shagwan. Yeah, so It's just that we are facing. It's just that we are facing of encounter with the people them from the long time. Check all of the bodies them that have oversight and all that things. Check the age of the people them and check where them are come
Federation.
from. Yeah, check where them are come from. Yeah, check them age and check when them are come from. Remember them people that have no 35-year-old and no 40-year-old people really are really. Anybody young with them having their people with them indoctrinate like Kevin Stevenson from IC. All of them are some long time people from back in the days. Yeah man. So I don't think they have to go against.
No? Godson, who interrogates the IC, check for them finances and for them move around
they don't
money?
have to. By law, they don't have to. But if they want to, they do. But they don't have to declare. That's a change.
What's over this? What's up?
This is what Kevin Stevenson do. I will get paid for though. Yeah, I will tell him for though. Because I know nobody asks question on the 700,000 with the next one they have. Watch out. A section of the IC laws and whatever say. You can ask any other statutory body that you have an MOU with. FID in this case, you can ask them to assist you during your investigation, not to initiate an investigation. And at that, them are ask FID to do.
No, but Godson, them are do it in reverse. That was the first thing that should have been done.
Exactly. What's her name? Rule on the case already.
The table, from the table and come a parliament final.
No.
Final, exactly.
From once her name, hold on. From once, what's her name? Rule on it.
Kamika,
which is the prosecutor for them. From once she rule on it, they cannot ask any other bodies to do it. They cannot.
But
they
that
have
is
to
what
ask
the
them
rule says.
before.
That is what the law says. You cannot initiate, ask another body to initiate an
during the investigation.
Ask during the investigation.
Hold on. Here, that dummy here in the we can't see the writing. You have to change the why Andrew thief the charity money.
No,
the charity money is Andrew's charity. He did not steal the money. You stupid idiot. Your mother should have aborted you.
One condom could have prevented.
Wait a minute, them a follow. Philippiana, them leader them a follow. Them leader them a follow. I tell them shit. But them press conference. But them press conference, Julian Robinson sit down there and listen and hear Dana Matscat their chat crap. But you never know, say you could have opened an account without money for online. Who don't know that? All the school children in Timbuktu know that. And him sit down there on him phone and text and hear the woman at chat. Shit and not say nothing. Just in the name of
I open charity. I have open investment account without $1 in it.
But I just opened a bank account with JMMB 2 weeks ago online.
Which one?
JMMB.
Yeah, and you can open them investment account too.
Right.
Them, yes.
Online. Because I saw the thing and I went and tried. Because
yes.
Let me try this and see if we can really open my bank account through without them with a paperwork here.
You are correct. What's your name?
I'm Cheryl, but my thing is Yardy Girl.
Yardy Curl. I was at the office yesterday, and somebody in the office, a customer, she asked me to help her to open the account. A customer was asking me to help her to open a JMMB account, right? You don't have to have any money to even open the account. These people are stupid. And I think NCB will even give you money to open an account. One of them bank there will give you money so you open account to your pitney.
JMMB.
NCB did it because I remember when I went to, because so them did a change over, you get your pension now, and I had to go with my mom to NCB to open her account, and they put money in her account to open the account. After she opened the account, them put money in the account.
And you see, These people, them not no sense. Them not even have an account, some of them. In a COVID time, some of them couldn't even find one bank account. Them couldn't get the COVID grant because they didn't have one.
And this is why, because lots of money
have anything in old age.
Lots of money went back to the government.
Because them no save, them not no retirement fund, them not no pension fund, nothing.
Because they said they don't trust the bank. And the Prime Minister talk about it. He says, if you guys open the account, you don't get no money faster. Instead of us, they send it out to post office to post and send it to this, you get your money right into the account. It's right.
And that's how and that's how with the pension thing, because that's what they're trying to cut out people going to the post office.
Correct.
So they say open it up. If you have an account, sign it up and get your pension in the account.
And that is why that's Orlando Godson, and that is why PNP let these people poorer. You know, you see them, as I've always said, they love their doctors and their lawyers, the PNP. But you see the stupid one, them like the one they don't so, where in I come in, just them people let them oppress them only want them fingertip in a ink. Them want them X beside them head.
This is why
them use them for power.
This is why
them oppress them mentally and keep them poor.
My
so not only financially, but educationally, everywhere them keep on the poor.
My favorite saying by Marcus Garvey, and my favorite song by Bob Marley, he tells us, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Emancipate yourself. None but ourselves can free our mind.
Do you know that in a COVID, the majority of the people who signed up for the COVID money was comrades?
But them could not get it because they never have one bank account.
Some of them might use them granny, they might use them friend, they might use them when enough for the account to them are not good, dama, nothing like Sherma say, a lot of the money go back to the government. The Western Union, MoneyGram, because them tell them to choose which way they want it to go. And how much millions have to go back.
And when you go to Western Union, then take out a fee before you get it.
But guys, you see this whole thing with them dig up in a hundred business, and you can learn a lot from it. When you learn to go, when you go open one account, when you go open not just a regular account, but a business account. When you invest, when you go save as well, open one pension account, retirement account, whatever.
One samosa man you drop down about 50 seats. This part I want to go win 50 seats.
I'm going to take out life insurance and health insurance.
You look on them?
Yeah. Because it have because you see sometimes why you know poor and carry on generational poverty because you not have them something there. Yeah? You not have them something there. So we can learn one lesson from all of this.
But if you notice, all the people, all the men, as the poll, Blue Dot poll, and I believe them, Blue Dot poll came out last night and says, is the PNP leading in